Lesson 6.3. First off, let's start off by, let's make Pascal's triangle. Pascal's triangle. It starts off with a 1, and then you got a 1 and a 1. Then it goes 1, 2, 1. Then it's 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then 1. Put another, start the next row. You got 1. And then 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 4. And then 1. This first row here, let's see here, let me draw this out here like this. Maybe we ought to put some dotted lines on it. Let's put some dotted lines on it. This is called row 0. And then the next one here is row 1. And then we have another one, and this would be row 2. And the reason why it's row 0, think about it. You have A plus B to the 0 power. That's just going to be 1. And then 0, row 0, 0. And then you have A plus B to the first power. Well, that's just going to be 1A plus 1B, which is what we got here. You go to the second one, A plus B squared. That's going to be 1A plus 2B plus 1. Oh, let me write that a little bit down a little bit. That's going to be 1A plus 2AB plus 1B. Seeing a pattern yet? Let's do another one here. This would be, we call it row 3. Row 3. And this is A plus B to the 3rd power, which would be 1A, and that's 1, and that's 2, 1, and 2. That's 1A to the 3rd plus 3A squared B plus 3AB squared plus 1B to the 3rd. Okay? And then like the next row would be 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 4 plus 6 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. 4 plus 1 is 5. And that leaves you with 1. All right, and we'll go another 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, and 1. Okay? So there we go. Pascal's triangle. Now let's go back here. It says the path left, left, right, right, left, left, right. So let's go look at our triangle. Left, left, right, right, left. See if we did all that right. Left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, and oh, so I needed to go one more. 1, 7, 21, 35, 35, 21, 7, and 1. Left, left, right, right, left, left, right. That would be 35 there. So what is the value of that node? 35. Without expanding the power, determine the middle term of a plus b to the 8th power. Explain how you found your answer. So let's try that. To the 8th power. Yeah, let's go one more here. Can you remember how, let's see, 1 plus 7 is 8, 7 plus 21 is 28, 21 and 35 is 56, 35 and 35 is 70, 35 and 21 is 56, 21, that's 28, 8, and 1. So how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the middle term, 70. Okay. Also notice something. There's always one more term than the row column. See, this is row 2, and it has 3 terms. This is row 3, and it has 4 terms. So that's kind of the way that works. So we're going to have, let's see here, what do we got? We're going to have 70. Now, we have A right here, right? A. And then we have B. Now let's go back over here to this, and what do we got? Let's see. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So we're going to have A to the 4th power. And in B, there's a total of 8, so that's going to be B to the 4th power. Now, how did I find that? Well, I found 70 in the middle, right? Okay. And the A's, it starts out A to the 8th, then it goes A to the 7th, then it goes A to the 6th, and then it goes A to the 5th, and then A to the 4th. And if A is to the 8th, then B is going to be 0. And that would be B to the 1st, B to the 2nd, B to the 3rd, and then B to the 4th. Notice 8 and 0 is 8. 7 and 1 is 8. 6 and 2 is 8. 5 and 3 is 8. 4 and 4 is 8. So that's how I found my answer. So let's use the binomial theorem. We're going to use the binomial theorem to do this. This is A to the 3rd power, or x plus 6 to the 3rd power. Now, first, let's try this the old-fashioned way. X plus 6 to the 3rd power would equal x plus 6 times x plus 6 times x plus 6. Okay? And then we might do, well, if we did x and then 6, x and then 6, and let's see here, let's put this little box here. And draw a line through there. X times x is x squared. X times 6 is 6x. 6 times x is 6x. And then 6 times 6 is 36. All right. So we would have x squared plus, and then 6x and 6x would be 12x, and then 36 times x plus 6. Okay. Now we're going to need another box. So we have And then we have x and 6, and then we have x squared. We have 12x, and we have 36. X times x squared is x cubed. X times 12x is 12x squared. X times 36 is 36x. 6 times x squared is 6x squared. 6 times 12x, that's 12, put a 1, 72x. And then 6 times 36 is 2. 6 times 36, 216. 216. So now we're going to have, well, we got x cubed, and 12x squared and 6x squared, that's going to be plus 18x, and 72 and 36, that's 108, plus 108x, and then 216 plus 216. All right, and that's how we do it. And really, that's not too bad if you're going to a third power. But now let's try it. Let's try it with the binomial theorem. Okay, and I'm gonna need me a little white space here. Let's do it like this. All right. Now we have the third power, right? The third power. So let's go look over here. Third power, that's row 3. That's this row right here. We got 1, 3, 3, and 1. So let's put 1, 3, 3, and 1. Put a little plus sign in front of each of them. All right. So these are the coefficients. All right. Now we have x. So we got x. Let's put an x in front of each, or right there for each. Now let's figure out the exponent. This starts off with a 3. So we got 3, we got 2, we got 1, and we got Florida. And then we have 6. So we have times 6, times 6, times 6, times 6. Well, if this is 3, then that's 0. If this is 2, then that's 1. If that's 1, then that's 2. And if that's 0, that's 3. So what does this do? 3 plus 0 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. So there we go. Now we just got to do the arithmetic. Well, 6 to the 0 power is 1, so we have just x cubed. Here we have 3 times 6, that's 18, x squared. And then 6 squared is 36 times 3. Let's do it in the calculator. We have 3 times 6 squared, is that right? 3 times 6 squared, it is. And that's 108. Plus 108x. And in here we just have 6 to the third power, and we know that is 216. Notice we got the same answer here as we got here, okay? What we did was we used an algorithm, and that's a big word, we used an algorithm of Pascal's triangle to cube this right here. That's all we did. All right, let's try number 4. Let's try number 4. So we got x minus 5 to the 4th power. So let's go over here and look. To the 4th power, that's going to be this row right here. We got 1, 4, 6, 4, and 1. 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1. We write our Pascal's constants first. Then we got an x, right? So we got x, 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 and x. Our degree is 4, so we got 4 here. That means that's a 3, that's a 2, that's a 1, and that's a 0. Our b is negative 5, so we got negative 5, negative 5, negative 5, negative 5, and negative 5. since we got 4 here, we got 0 here, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's check them. 4 plus 0 is 4, 3 plus 1 is 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, 1 plus 3 is 4, and 0 plus 4. Now let's just do the arithmetic. Well, negative 5 to the 0 is 1, so we just have x to the 4th. Now we got a negative here, so 4 times negative 5 is negative 20, and then that's x cubed. Well, this becomes 25, x squared becomes 25. 6 times 25, I believe, is 150. So we got plus 150 x squared. And if you're not sure, you can always go to your calculator. 6 times, in parentheses, negative 5 squared, 150. Worked out good. And oh, now we've got 4 times, that's negative 5 to the 3rd power, that's negative 500. So minus 500 x, and now we got negative 5 to the 4th power, so let's, in parentheses, negative 5, 4th power, 625 plus 625. Now, personally, I think this makes stuff a whole lot easier, expanding these, because, I mean, if you had to do that the other way, it would take a little while. Well, now we got x plus 3 to the 6th power. Let's try that. The 6th power, oh, that's down here. Now it's a party. We got 1, 6, 15, 20. 1, 6, 15, 20. 1 plus 6 plus 15 plus 20. That's going to be plus 15 plus 6. Ooh, I need a little more space with that. Plus 6 and then plus 1. All right. We got x. So that's going to be x, 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 x. And we have an exponent of 6, so we got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We got positive 3, so we got 3 to the 0. We got 3 to the 1. We got 3 squared. 3 to the 3rd. 3 to the 4th. 3 to the 5th. And 3 to the 6th. All right, 3 to the 0 is 1, so this just leaves you with x to the 6. Since this is all positive, it's going to stay positive. We got 6 times 3 is 18, x to the 5th. We got 15 times 3 squared. 15 times 3 squared. 135 plus 135 x to the 4th. And we got 20 times 3 cubed. 20 times 3 to the 3rd power. That's 540 plus 540 x to the 3rd plus 15 times 3 to the 4th. 15 times 3 caret 4. 1215. 1215 x squared plus, now we got 6 times x to the 5th. 6 times x to the 5th. That's a big number. 6 times, that was supposed to be 3 to the 5th. And 1458. 1458, and that's x. And then we have 3 to the 6th power. 3 caret 6. That's 729 plus 729. X to the 0 power is 1. Not bad, not bad at all. Let's try number 6. Scoot that up a little bit. Oh. There we go. We have exponent of 3, so we're going to have 1, 3, 3, and 1, and we can go and look. 1, 3, 3, 1. All right, now we got 2x, 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 and 2x. And that's 3, 2, 1, 0. And we got negative 1. Negative 1 to the 0. Negative 1 to the first power. Negative 1 squared. And negative 1 to the third power. All right, so what do we got? 2 to the third power is going to be 8. And then x to the third power. Okay, and then negative 1 to the 0 power is 1, so that's done. Now let's take a look at this next one. We got 3 times 2 squared. 3 times 2 squared times, and that was negative 1. And that was the first power, wasn't it? Yep. So we can just, we got minus 12. So minus 12 and then x squared. We got the next one. We got 3 times 2 times negative 1 squared. 3 times 2 times negative 1 squared. That's just going to be 6 plus 6x. And then 1 and 2x to the 0 power is 1. So we're just going to have minus 1. Okay. See, that wasn't near as bad as we thought it was going to be. Let's try number 7. We got to the 5th power, right? So we got 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. 1 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 1. We got 3x, and we got 3x. And it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 4. And that's 0, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. All right. 4 to the 0 is just going to be 1. So we're going to have 3 to the 5th power. 3 caret 5. And that's 243. So we're going to have 243. And then x to the 5th power. All right. Because this exponent applies to both. Got to make sure you apply it to both. So next we got 5 times 3 to the 4th times 4. And that's 1620 plus 1620 x to the 4th. All right, so that's the second one there. And then the third one, we got 10, that's 3 cubed. 10 times 3 cubed times, and what was the last one there? 4 squared. That's 4320. 4320 x to the third plus, I'll do that so I know which one I'm at. 10 times 3 squared, 10 times 3 squared times 4 to the fourth. 23,040. 23,040 x squared plus, now let's do this one here. 5 times 3 times 4 to the fourth. 5 times 3 times 4 to the fourth. 3840. 3840 x plus, now this is 3x to the 0 power, so that's going to be 1. We just have 4 to the 4th power. 4 to the 5th power. 1024 plus 1024. Okay? Not bad. Not bad at all. This is what this, or the Pascal's triangle, creates an algorithm that you can use for expanding these. So we're going to stop at 7 there. And let me see here. Number 13. Now we want to find, let's try this. We want to find the 4th term in the expanded form of x minus 1 to the 6th power. Okay, the 4th term. So let's go over here, x to the 6th. That's going to be this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 20. There's our constant. 20. So we got 20. And then we've got x. And let's go here. Let's go back to our thing here. 6, 5, 4, 3. So we got x cubed. And then negative 1. 6 minus 3 is 3. So that's going to be negative 20 x cubed. Okay? Now, just for giggles, let's see how close we actually came to that. We'll just go ahead and expand it out. We have x minus 6 minus 1 to the 6. So we got 1, 6, 15. 1 plus 6 plus 15 plus 20 plus 15 plus 6 plus 1. And we got x, so we got x, 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 x. And then we got negative 1. We got negative 1. We got negative 1. We got negative 1. Negative 1. Negative 1. And negative 1. All right. So here we got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The 4th term, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe that is exactly what we had right there. So we did good. We did good. Real good. 16. Let me show you one more of these. 16. Find the 4th term in the expanded, that's one we just did. Find the 2nd term in the expanded form of 2x plus 1. So the 2nd term, and that's to the 4th. Let's go over here to the 4th. the fourth, that's going to be 1, 4. We got 4, 4, and then we got 2x, and then we got 1. Now we need to find the exponent for this. So let's go back and we're doing 4, so that would be 4, 3, 3, and then 3, 4 minus 3 is 1. So what do we got here? We got 4, and that's 2 to the third power is 8. So 4 times 8 is 32, x to the third. And then there you go. All right, so that's basically this in a nutshell. It's not real hard. You just got to remember a couple things and follow the algorithm. Folks, I appreciate you. You have a good day, and I'll see you soon.